Hey everybody, it's Randy with Carchaeology, and today's video is a little bit different because I'm going to touch on a touchy subject of things that are happening out there in the world. Now, all of my focus is on the collector car industry. It's what I'm into, and there's a couple of things going on right now that are bringing up some concern. The biggest one that is on my mind right now is the potential tariffs on imported cars and car parts. Now, if you've done any research at all into it, you realize that the majority of American-made things here are actually not 100% made here in America. The Ram truck that I'm sitting in right now, while it was certainly made here in America, a ton of components of it have been brought in from overseas. So, if a 25% tariff is put on those parts, or in the case of a foreign car, on the whole car, it's going to make that stuff significantly more expensive for the working class folks like myself that need this stuff. When it comes down to the classic car business that I'm into, it's going to cost a lot more to get the parts for the foreign cars that I work on. It's going to cost more to get the parts for the American cars that I work on. You look at all the panels and parts and things like that that are made for everything from Ford Mustangs to Dodge Chargers to Mini Coopers to Volkswagens. The vast majority of that stuff is coming from outside of the U.S. Now, I know the argument is that that's a part of the problem. If we had more manufacturing here in the U.S., then there would be more people working here. It would be better for our economy overall. And I can't argue with that because I see truth in that. If there's more factories here making stuff, there's more people working at them, and well, hopefully the quality of this stuff can go up, because a lot of the import stuff is really kind of junk. But still, 25% is a significant increase, and I think it's going to affect a lot of people, and it's going to affect those people, it's going to affect the people most that have the least amount of money to spend on stuff. So if you're driving a Toyota and you need parts for it, and the parts end up costing you 25% more, well, that's going to sting. When it comes down to all the imported cars that are out there, are there equivalent cars here in the U.S. that are really U.S. made that aren't going to be affected by those tariffs? I doubt it. I really don't know. In any case, it brings up some big questions as to what's going on with our current administration and the effects of what is happening with these changes. And I'm not here to push you in either direction. I think one of the things that's amazing about America is that we do have the right to choose. We have the right to free speech. We can vote who we want to vote for. We can pray to who we want to pray to. We can drive what we want to drive, and we can love who we want to love. And that's one of the things that I'm really proud of as an American. I do see some things out there that are shaking the ground when it comes to that, and I'm sure we'll have some people comment that are saying, oh, well, maybe you can't pray to who you want to pray to or love who you want to love. But I'm going to go through with my positive mindset in that, yes, you can, and there's no changes in that. But the changes that are out there are going to be ones that affect us monetarily, and it's going to happen right away. They're saying that these tariffs are going to go into effect in 2 days from now. So what do? Do you just grin and bear it? Do you just pay that extra money and hope that the money goes to good uses? Do you hope that somewhere down the road we can get these same items here in the U.S. and that it benefits our U.S. economy in a way that is stronger than it does right now? Or is the problem that we're trying to change the system that exists right now that has been working really quite well for quite a while? We are a global economy right now, the way that I see it. You look at everything that's around us here in the U.S., and so much of it is from foreign countries. You look at the people that are here in our country, and they too are foreign country people. I mean, we're a whole country of immigrants. Everything started here from nothing, with the exception, of course, of the native people that have been here forever. And, well, we didn't exactly treat them kindly to take this place and do this and mess it all up. But then again, I'm dipping into more politics and more of my opinion, and I'm more interested in yours. I want to hear what you have to think about these tariffs on car stuff, because that's what I dig. And if it affects the classic car stuff, which I deal with all the time, how is that going to affect your world? How is it going to affect my world? And is it really a good thing? So please comment down below. Let me know what you think. And please keep on being good people out there, folks. There's a lot of interesting things happening and weird dynamics changing out there. And there's a lot of folks that are really angry about it. I'm all about pushing the positive. I'm all about finding the silver lining in every cloud. And I think there's some silver lining in the clouds that are above us today. So we got to give it some time. We got to see what's going to happen with all of that. And we need to treat everybody with respect, even if we don't agree with them. Even more so if we don't agree with them. So be good people out there. Let me know what you think. Is this 25% tariff a good thing or a bad thing? Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep on digging them up and driving them. Bye-bye.